It's Dr. Tamonic, your proactive guide to wellness, and today we're going to be talking about shame resilience theory and self-compassion. Shame resilience theory involves connecting with the authentic self and fostering meaningful relationships with others. It's moving away from shame and towards empathy. Seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. It focuses on many principles, but one being in that care for yourself has to come prior to caring for others. The old adage of put your own oxygen mask on before helping others. But the main focus of shame resilience and self-compassion in general is that your own self-judgment, your own negative self-judgment, you have to acknowledge that suffering, name it. It gives it power when you're actually naming your suffering. Suffering is a part of life. It's ubiquitous. Everyone is suffering or has suffered in some way or another. So suffering is normal. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself something, a gift, a thank you, or focus on talking to yourself as you would a good friend. Realize that you have been through worse and you've made it through it. Morsha theory, or cognitive behavioral theory's unconditional self-acceptance, relies on accepting your own life, being okay with what you're going through. You don't have to like yourself. You don't have to like every aspect of your life, but you do have to accept what your life includes. That doesn't mean give up on goals, but you should be able to be satisfied with your life in the present moment. If you berate yourself constantly at perceived failures, this keeps your threat level elevated, and it can lead to ongoing issues of anxiety and anger, as well as depression. By all means, keep improving. You should definitely do that. But essentially, continuing to rate yourself based on your actions is unsustainable. There's a great Japanese tradition. It's called kintsugi. That's completely wrong, but kintsugi is how it looks. It means filling in cracked spaces with golden joinery. It's usually in pottery or with heirlooms, but it's repairing the cracks and showing them for what they are, part of your own identity. From what people think to I am enough, perfectly imperfect, flawed, but not faultless. Onto the evidence. Benzo, when he was looking at healthcare workers, posted in 2017, self-compassion is meaningful and independently associated with happiness, well-being in healthcare professionals. All burnout components were significantly and inversely related to self-compassion. The strongest association was found in emotional exhaustion and self-compassion. So you want to be burnt out less? Be compassionate towards yourself. Gu et al. Focused on postpartum depression with a mindful self-compassion intervention back in 2020. They looked at a 6-week internet-based mindful self-compassion program. It was used to train participants. All assessments were performed at 3 time points: baseline, 3 months, and 1 year postpartum. Compared with the control group, the intervention group showed significant improvement in depression and anxiety behaviors. You might be asking yourself, am I compassionate towards myself? Well, there's a survey you can do real fast. It doesn't take long, less than 5 minutes. There's also many resources that you can look into. Kind of the pillars that you might be referred to as Dr. Kristin Neff has guided meditations. I recommend exercise 1, 2, and 5, and I'll link to that. Also, Dr. Brene Brown, she has made some amazing books, and the Daring Greatly and Gifts of Imperfection are highly recommended in the self-compassion realm. Whoa. This is going to take so much time, so much effort. I just need something quick and accessible. Got something for you too. There is a randomized controlled trial to say, hey, can these internet-based, application-based self-compassion apps actually make a difference? And it was found by regression analysis that 6 weeks of intervention with these apps of mindfulness and self-compassion, it can be learned and it can be taught through these easily accessible resources. If you want to figure out if you are compassionate, the development and validation of the compassion scale was actually done by Pommier. Now, what do I think? It is easy to berate yourself. Everybody's trying to lose weight, right? Everyone has a goal that they want to attain. They haven't got to their goal weight yet, or whatever. So you go in the morning, you stand on the scale, and you see that number has risen. And you start the day off negative. If your best friend came to you and said, I am having the hardest time losing weight. I just cannot do it. There's something that always is in my life that prevents me from attaining my goal weight. Even yesterday, I ate extra food, I had an extra meal, and I just cannot lose weight. What would you tell that individual? What would you tell your best friend? You look amazing. You don't need to lose weight, but if you want to lose weight, I'll be there for you. I can help you. Let's do it together. Now, why would you talk to your best friend that way and not talk to yourself in the same way, with the same compassion? My evaluation of self-compassion is simply that. Tries to remove that negative voice saying, you're not good enough, you need to be better, and spins it a different way. And it works. All right, everyone. Stay safe and be well.